Hello everyone, this is Ketish here. In this video, I'm going to go through the AQA Combined Science 2021 Chemistry Paper 1 Higher Tier. Question number 2 is on the topic of chemical changes. Acids react to produce salts. Universal indicator is added to water, and then nitric acid is added to the mixture. Give the color change when nitric acid is added to the mixture of universal indicator and water. Now, when it's at universal indicator and water, that water is neutral, so it should be green. So it can either be the third or the second or the third one. Now, when you're adding acid, the indicator will turn red. So it is going to be the third one, green to red. What happens to the pH of the water when nitric acid is added? The pH should decrease. Remember, acids have a pH between 1 to 6. What is the state symbol for nitric acid? That would be aqueous. So it's AQ. Zinc carbonate reacts with nitric acid. The word equation for the reaction is zinc carbonate, which is a white solid, plus nitric acid gives you zinc nitrate, which is the salt here. This is the metal carbonate. And the acid, you get salt, water, and carbon dioxide. Give two observations that would be made when zinc carbonate is added to nitric acid until the zinc carbonate is in excess. You could say the white solid disappears. You would see fizzing or effervescence because carbon dioxide is being produced. It would then stop fizzing. So once all the acid has been used, it would stop fizzing. And when you are adding it in excess, you would have the white solid remaining at the bottom. So white solid left the bottom because it's in excess. Any two of this is fine. The formula for zinc ion is Zn plus 2. The formula for the nitrate ion is NO3 minus. What is the formula for zinc nitrate? So zinc ion is Zn2 plus. When they form a compound, an ionic compound, NO3, the charges needs to balance. So you would need two nitrate ions. So the overall formula is 1 zinc and 2 nitrate ions. So it's NO3 in brackets 2. So that would be second option. Acids react with insoluble metal oxides to produce salts. So this actually required practical. On producing salts, plan a method to produce a pure dry sample of soluble copper chloride, that's a salt, from an acid and a metal oxide. The acid that you will have to use is hydrochloric acid, and the metal oxide, if you want copper salt, you will need to use copper oxide. So how would you do this? You would take a beaker, add a known volume of acid. You don't really need to measure that. Let's say 100 centimeter cube of the acid. Add the copper oxide little by little, stir it till it dissolves. Now, you could warm the solution to make sure that it reacts, or warm the acid, and then add copper oxide little by little and keep stirring it till it doesn't dissolve anymore. At which point, the hydrochloric acid would have all reacted, forming copper chloride and excess copper oxide left behind. Now, to remove the excess copper oxide, you would filter it. By filtering it, you can remove the copper oxide, and then you would crystallize it by gently heating the solution or the filtrate using water bath. So here is the model answer. React hydrochloric acid with copper oxide in a beaker. Warm the hydrochloric acid and add copper oxide until it's in excess, or until it is in excess. Continuously stirring. Filter the copper oxide and pour the filtrate into an evaporating basin. Now the filtrate will be the copper chloride salt solution. Use a water bath to heat it gently until the solution partially evaporates. Then leave to cool and crystallize to form your salt crystals. That's the end of question number 2, and I will see you in question number 3.